And do a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. And allow yourself to just be here. Lights will be going off here any second. One more deep breath in and exhale. In this state of being in your core, in the center of your being, this is where your power is. This is the power of choice. And it resides energetically between your breastbone and your spine. And if you can bring your attention there, that activates that energy and amplifies it. This is the truth of who you are. Allow that energy just to amplify. Now from your heart space, bring your awareness down to the bottoms of your feet. There's energy portals there. If you can just imagine them, they'll open like the eye of a camera. As they open, this allows any energy that is dense and no longer serving to just flow out the bottoms of your feet. It's okay to let it just flow into Mother Earth. Mother Earth can reprocess it. It's just energy. It may be clutter or distraction or discomfort for you, but it's just energy. And the Earth can heal that and transform that. It's all right. As you're letting things go, bring your attention to the top of your head. There's an energy portal there. As you're mindful of that, that will also open. As that opens, this is your willingness to connect with Spirit. As you connect with your willingness, you now have access to higher energy vibrations for yourself. You have access to the divine realms. And there's many portals over the top of your head and many colors. So today you may choose the golden portal. You may want to choose the blue portal or the green portal or pink portal or the iridescent portal. Whatever is in your mind's eye, whatever feels right to you, is what's right for you today. So allow your attention to go to that portal. And as your attention touches that portal, it amplifies. You're already open to it. It amplifies and now will send a beam of color, living light of love flowing into the top of your head. This living light of love now touches your mind. And any thoughts that are disruptive, that maybe were based on past experiences, past sorrows, past hurts, you can release them and let them drain out the bottoms of your feet like old bathtub water. You don't need it anymore. That was then, this is now. This clear, bright energy now gives your mind clearer access to the truth of who you are. Living light of love amplifies itself within your mind. And you can see yourself as the loving being of light that you are. You can see yourself as having great value. You may not know what it is, but allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to receive that awareness. Letting more and more love and light fill your third eye and the discernment centers over your eyebrows and the occipital lobes in the back of your head. This is the system by which we perceive our world. As this living light of love touches this perception system, this helps us to perceive our world from a new come from. That we're enough. That it's good. And as we receive that, any perceptions that we've had of ourselves in the past that don't align to that can just be dislodged and removed. Pushed away. You don't need to carry that anymore. Bringing more and more love and light into your ears and into your throat. This is your truth center. This allows you to speak your truth with grace. This allows you to hear what other people say, and if it doesn't align with your truth, you get to allow it to be without affecting you. Others' judgments of you have no effect on you. They don't resonate with your truth. They can just be what they are. You don't have to fight that. You don't have to struggle with that. Just allow it to be. You can speak kindness to yourself. Speak truth to yourself. Know that you're enough. Letting more and more love and light flow into your shoulders. We carry a ton of stress in our shoulders. Burdens that other people put on us. Burdens we put on ourselves. As you roll your shoulders, you can release that. Energy can't flow where we have lots of tension. So release the tension. And getting into the flow, letting that energy flow into your arms and into your hands. This will bring to you worthy work. Effort that has value. Effort that will be beneficial to you and others. Letting more and more love and light fill your torso. Let it touch every organ, every system, every tissue, every fiber, every cell, even down into the cells, even down into your DNA. And bringing it with the resonance of you are enough. And more. Letting more and more love and light fill your body, the rest of your body, your legs, down into your feet. And let that light shine through you into the earth. You're a conduit of this living light of love. You're anchoring this higher vibrational energy to the physical realm. It feels good to be a conduit of that energy. It feels good to be of service in this way. Now close the bottoms of your feet, and you're a vessel of light. So more and more light flowing in now stays with you and amplifies in your body and emanates out into your energy field. Knowing that this is shifting the emanations in your energy field to a higher vibration that will draw to you a higher vibration of experience. Now let's take a little walk in our mind. Allow yourself to find your way to a pathway. In this pathway, we're going to imagine that it's springtime. If your imagination takes you somewhere else, that's all right. But if you can imagine yourself on a pathway in the springtime, notice how big the pathway is, whether it's a dusty road on a dusty country road, or if it's a footpath, if it's a cobblestone path. Whatever is in your imagination may have value, spiritual awareness for you. And notice that since it's spring, notice what flowers are blooming that may have spiritual significance for you. And as you're walking along this pathway, you may have a sense of a barrier or a fence. Could be a split rail fence that you would find in the country, or it could be a white picket fence. Perhaps there's nothing. Perhaps it's barbed wire. Perhaps it's just a stack of stones. Or perhaps you have nothing. If you have a fence, just notice. Whatever you're experiencing is what's right for you. You may not have any fence at all. And just be aware, whether it's on the right side or the left side. And continue walking down your path. And as you're walking down your path, you come to a stop. There's something here in the roadway. First of all, you think it might be, just a big rock maybe. But as you look closer, you realize that this is a symbolic object that is here for your benefit. And you can receive it with gratitude. If it's too heavy to pick up and carry, know that energetically you can carry it with you. So just be mindful and know that whatever symbolism is held in this whether you understand what it is or not, that it has great significance for you. You can receive it with gratitude. So receive the energetic structure of that and continue down your pathway. And you will be met by a guide or an angel or a loved one. And they're so happy to see you. And they want you to know that you're good enough. They want you to know that you have a purpose. That even if you don't know what that is, that there is significance for your journey on this physical planet at this time. And they have a gift for you. So receive that gift with gratitude. Maybe it's a word or a thought or a feeling or some symbolic object. Receive that with gratitude. And from the gratitude that you feel in your heart, you realize that you have a symbolic gift that you would like to give them. Perhaps it's a word or a thought or a feeling or some symbolic object. Even if you don't know what the meaning of that object might be, give your gift. Give your gift now. And see it being received with deep gratitude and appreciation. And you can invite your guide or angel or loved one to walk with you. Or you can journey on your own, whichever feels right to you. And see the path circle around and bring you back into this room, into this time and space, back into the here and now. Being mindful of being in this place. You might want to take a deep breath in. I want to stretch a little bit. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Welcome back. Does anyone have a question about their... And we're really low on time, so quick. Yes.
So the thing that I ran into on my path, I thought it was a boulder. And it's kind of off to the side a little bit, like there's room for me. But when I got to it, it was a cow.
A cow?
That was laying down. But it was like one of those, the cows that are in India where they're kind of skinny, got the wobble neck and the big horns. And
Sacred cow.
Yeah, so I got to it and it lifted its head up and I asked if it wanted to come with me, so it came with me. And then there was like this giant garland of flowers around its neck and it just came with me.
Beautiful. So this is being able to recognize the sacred.
Oh, okay.
Recognizing the sacred in every moment and letting that adorn you.
Cool.
How cool is that?
All right.
It's awesome. Anybody else? There's one in the back. You want to just pass it on? Keep it going.
So the gift that I received or the thing I saw, actually let me start over. So I was walking through the forest in Crescent City, like where they filmed one of the Star Wars movies, where she was flying through. Thanks. I was walking through the forest. My barrier was completely clear and I couldn't see it. It was like I was hitting a force field. But as soon as I stepped to the left, I could walk straight through. I just couldn't tell. I just had to be willing to look, I guess.
Okay.
My path was like a footpath. I received a necklace. I was given peace by an angel. It was my mom, actually.
Cool.
And I gave her the word hate in big red letters. Right?
So you're letting go of that.
Yeah, that's weird.
You're giving it up. You don't have to hate anymore. You don't have to feel other people's hate. Just give it all up. So if people aren't accepting of you, it gets to be okay. You're at peace. Whether people love you or they don't, whether the situation is positive or negative, doesn't matter to you. Because you're accepting of it and you're going to be doing what you can to do your best. And that's all that matters. Does that make sense? That's awesome. That's awesome. So the force field here is about feeling protected and safe without being confined and restricted. I love it. Very cool. Any other questions, comments? One more over here, side. Can we pass it over?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Yes.
My fence became my barrier.
Okay.
It was the barbed wire fence. It had a wooden top over it, and I was able to somehow open up the barbed wire so I could get through underneath the fence, underneath the wood part, and close it back up, and I was done. And my grandfather was waiting at the other side.
Oh, cool.
And he gave me a blanket, a really big fuzzy blanket, put it over my shoulders. And I gave him a picture of the family.
Wonderful. Okay. So the barbed wire here can represent insults. We often talk about people who have barbs in their speech, barbs in their words that are hurtful. So you have overcome, or you found a way through all of that, and you met with a loved one from the other side, and he's giving you this warm, comfortable security. So again, security and comfort from the other side. And you gave him a picture of your family. Let me ask on that for you. It feels to me like this is acknowledging that your family is who they are. You can't change them, they can't change you, and it's just a truce. You know, it's in Spirit's hands. It's in people on the other side. You know, they can do what they can do. You're on your path. You've come through a lot of hard stuff to get where you are, to be in this place where you feel safe, feel comforted, and appreciated for who you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All righty. So, Mr. Phil,